The Scout is the most versatile class in TF2 as far as speed goes. There's no class that can outspeed it, and with the double jump ability, it's also one of the most maneuverable, challenging even the soldier and the demo man. I'm Jason Paul McDermott, and I'll be your host today as we divulge the top 10 tips for noobs playing as Scouts. Let's do this thing. Alright, so the first tip I have is don't be overwhelmed by your speed. Yes, you're the fastest class in the game. That's clearly going to be an advantage for you, but you're insanely faster than any other class. You can outspeed pyros and medics easily. You're you're clearly going to be able to dodge a lot of attacks. But also remember, don't get overwhelmed by that speed. Otherwise you'll find yourself running into walls and getting easily pwned by the enemies. Let's also not forget that the scout isn't exactly the heavy, isn't exactly the tankiest unit in the game. So running into a wall and getting pinned down by an enemy isn't going to be good for you. Going hand in hand with the last tip, also don't overestimate your speed. Remember, you're fast, yes, but you cannot outrun a bullet. It's simple fact that a sentry can take you down in a mere few hits, regardless of how fast you're moving or where the sentry is placed. Get too close to that sentry and it will mess you up. Also, soldiers, yes, their rockets are slow. Demo men, yes, their bombs get knocked around a bit. But either one of those can take you out in one hit as well. So you've got to be very cautious as a scout. Speed is your most vital element. However, it can also be your downfall if it isn't used correctly, as I'm probably going to demonstrate here. Sorry, Matt. Sorry about this, mate. Ah, see. Third tip in. The element of surprise is vital as a scout. Now, usually stealth is a trick you'd save for the spy. The spy is easily the sneakiest class in the game. But if you're not utilizing your stealth as a scout, you're going to get screwed over. Everything in the game can kill you. So if you can get behind an enemy, and you can get them with one of those basically one-hit attacks, like I didn't do there, you can get an easy kill. And you can clean as a scout. There's no shame in cleaning or cleaning kills where you just go around picking off the weak. Sorry, engineer. Oh, never mind. Also, don't worry about not going in all stealthy. If you got loads of mates to cover you, they'll probably distract the enemy, being the bigger and more aggressive-looking units. So you can actually use your friends, quote-unquote friends, as meat shields for you, and that's perfectly fine if you're doing it for a good cause. Alright, in at 4, just let me look at this on my iPod. You suck at defending. Yep, attack and defend. Attack versus defend isn't your strongest point. When there's an attacking team and a defending point, you're going to suck it up. At least as attacking. We'll go on to why you'll suck at defending in a minute. But you'd think, the Scout's an offensive unit. He's the fastest in the game. He can run in and kick some ass. He can cap control points twice as fast. He should rock at this. Yeah, but see, the thing is, people are going to be very sneaky as oh, stealth kill. Come on, come on, buddy. There we go. A good old fashioned scout can very much triumph at attack versus defend when both sides are attacking slash defending. However, if you're squaring off against a team in attack versus defend, where one team will attack and one team will defend, you're often going to get, well, what just happened to me. So the scout's lack of range, as well as his lack of firepower and general lack of health, is going to screw him over in those kind of circumstances. In at 5, you suck at defending. So we've already monitored why you won't try for attacking, but defending is a very different case. It's not a case of you're not like fast, you're not just You just don't have the skill. If that's not the case if you're sucking at defending as a scout. The thing is, the scout is quick. That's his main thing. You're not going to try. You're not going to like get anywhere just trying to defend. Your attack style's hit and run, so naturally hit and run isn't very good for defending a point. You'll have to run in, shoot a guy until he notices you're there, and then back off to recalibrate your attack strategy. It's vital. It's vital. Sorry, damn it, soldier! You're interrupting my video. Anyways, it's vital that you don't go scout when you defend, because you're just gonna suck that up. Trust me. Another one of the scout's weaknesses, or this is more of a weakness for you. If you're the kind of person who gets cocky and likes to do taunt kills, sneaky little camping spots, don't. Trust me, don't get cocky as the scout. You see them in the videos, and the scout's really cocky, but trust me, if you get cocky as a scout, you're gonna die. Don't overestimate your speed again, but also remember you can die. Dying is a massive part of the scout. Sometimes you're just gonna run in and die. There we go. Like I'm probably about to get cocky and get killed by a heavy. Oh yeah, let's kill this teleport entrance. There we go. See, I got cocky and I got shot by a soldier. I'm probably gonna die now. So, just to sum it up, yeah, don't get cocky, kid. As Han Solo said to Luke Skywalker. Come on, come at me. There we go. Alright, next tip. You can get some good places with that double jump ability. A key place for this is on two forts. If you go outside if you go to the battlements, you can actually jump over the kind of cavern bridge, and with this you can get straight into the enemy's base, past perhaps the sentry that would kill most of your teammates. A good thing about this is it gives the scout a sense of maneuverability. You can really get around as a scout, and that's what I like the scout class. You might be weak, yes, but you can go anywhere you damn well please. No one's going to try and stop you, and if you're quick enough, you might even get in unnoticed, which is always a perk. The next tip in this video is don't be put off by death. Death is inevitable in a first-person shooter. Even engineers face death. Even the ones with the great sentries, they've got the prime place for that sentry. Know what they've got a little sentry nest going on, and then they just get owned. It happens to them. It happens to us all. I can't go scout. This is a massive fail. Anyways, more to the point though. There's probably gonna be a scout somewhere. I'm gonna beat him up when I see him. There he is. There he is. So, anyways, as the scout, you're probably gonna run in and die. To quote Screen Junkies, the scout. He's the first one out of the gate and always the first one to die. That could not be more true. I see many scouts running out and dying, but it's alright. They might get some kills later on in the game if they play their cards right. And if they have the support of their teammates, giving them like range support, like the heavy or the sniper, they can actually go on and be the team's like hitman. They can go around using their hit and run tactic to score some major kills. As the scout, you're given three weapons. In the PC edition, you'll also probably get a baseball with your baseball bat, depending on which one you use. Anyways, you'll probably end up often. I find myself most often using. Jeez, red team. Anyways, you often find yourself using the scattergun the most. It's lethal. It has a little bit more range than that baseball bat, because you know I'm all about that baseball bat. But yeah, the only perks over the baseball bat is it's sorry, I'm stumbling my words. The only perks over the baseball bat for the baseball bat is that it doesn't have to reload, because well, baseball bats, it's not exactly rocket science, people. As for the pistol, it's a good long range weapon if you're trying to pick off enemies, but as you can see here, it does nil to that soldier. and you often find yourself getting totally wrecked unless you're going in with a good scat gun. There we go. That's a beautiful kill. Anyways, also don't forget about your pistol and your baseball bat. They can come in useful too. But for most situations, you often find yourself fighting out with a scattergun. And the final and possibly most important tip for being a scout is don't be a coward. You're an offensive class, and it disturbs me how many people I see just going in as a scout, just thinking, oh, I'll camp. No, don't camp. No one likes a camper. Even if you're gonna die like that, there's no point in camping. Scouts are amazing. If you play on payload, you know what I'm talking about. A scout on a payload map can really make the difference between victory and defeat. Now that's because they can cap the car at the speed of 2 people. So 2 scouts can cap the car at the rate of 4 people. Imagine how fast the payload car is going to be moving. Your team will win in mere minutes. But a good feature of the scout is you can play offensively. You can play it when you play your cards right. Not necessarily on attack like versus defend, like we've just discussed. But seriously, you can play quite offensively on the right type of map. With the scout, it's all about payload maps, and I suppose also I think actually yeah, man versus machine. They are very good at man versus machine. So anyways, that's been my top 10, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. I've been Jason, and you've been fantastic. Please remember when you're playing TF2, try not to get bonked out there.